Which isn't half as good as that. Did you enjoy the sessions today?
Yes.
You will run out of energy. When will you run out of energy, Kenneth?
July.
No. You will run out of energy March.
What?
But we will persevere. We'll help you. There are a few things that we need to wrap up about today. I asked you to use your club photos on your Facebook page. We have to get permission. Do you know how to get permission from your clubs, from your club members? Do you know about the photo release form? There's one, yes. Have you been using people's faces without permission?
Yeah. Yes. Enough, but not necessarily in the form folder.
I think there's a
Without
more.
written permission.
Say that again?
Without written permission, it's pretty much standing practice when we have our hybrid meetings. We're going to record this.
Yes. I think if there's an understanding in your club, what I usually do is I ask, if you don't want to be on this photo, move away. The problem is getting people then in the photo. But there is a photo release form and there's a video release form on Toastmasters website, as soon as it's available again, that you can download and use. What I often do is in the beginning of the year, I just make everyone sign after I tell you what it's about. But that's when you have permission to use that. Okay, there's another thing. Did you get information today that you would love to use, but you didn't have time to write that down?
Yes.
Mike's presentations? Would you love that links?
Yes.
Do you know that we have a district website?
Yes.
Do you know where to find it?
Yes. Yes.
But you don't even know the district number. What's the district number? D112. D for district. And that's our website, d112.org.nz. On there.
D112TM.
Sorry, let me just get someone with knowledge to say that.
D112 GM.
Okay, I missed the TM. What was the most valuable thing you learned today? And for that, I will need an audience mic, please. But first, I want to hear from the online people. Can we please keep them up? And they're probably all hiding behind their names. So maybe just share your videos. Anyone online, what was the most valuable thing that you've learned? Just unmute and speak one at a time. This is worse than getting a club photo.
We must act on what we've heard. We can't just listen to, take the dopamine hit from all the different podcasts. We must do something.
Yes, and that's Charles, and he's an area director. So he's going to get all his clubs going. There's another person here in the room that would like to say, and then I want another audience member online to say what they've done.
It's more a correction, Elizabeth. I've just gone onto the Toastmasters website. It's only Pathways which is unavailable. So your release form and any other reference you made earlier on are available.
I'm so grateful we have the region advisor in the room. He can tell us. So you can go get those photo release forms. Right, someone online. What was the most valuable thing you've learned today? Your takeaway.
I can comment on that.
Oh, thanks, Rob.
Yes, I can comment on that. I think having heard so much today, which is more than one person can probably take in, And as the coach potential for our club, we will be forming a team to look after the PR side rather than one person.
Are you talking about Belmont?
Well, yes.
I've just been assigned as the club coach for Belmont, so he's talking about me. I'll not officially be waiting for Toastmasters to approve that. Someone in the room, the most valuable thing you take away from today?
Everything.
Everything. I want specifics. Oh, there's one. Shannon.
Thank you for the opportunity. There are more than one thing, so it's very hard to say the most important thing. I think it's good to realize that for a club, get together that story tree to work on the roots. It's something a club can do. It's different from what Toastmasters International has already said. It's about the people of the club in the room, what they are all about. That's quite insightful information for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Now I'm going to put the man with the mic in his hands on the spot first. As the club growth director, what have you learned about marketing today, Mark?
Sorry about putting me on the spot. So many things. I've made notes, but I don't have them in my hand at the moment.
I'll give you a bit of relief. Give that mic to someone.
Tell me online, it said something.
Okay, she will be next, just here in the room.
One of the things that I really learned was the idea that you don't have to do all of this all at once. You can start with something small, focus on something where you're going to get some successes. If you're more familiar with Google, focus on Google things, get some success there. If you're more familiar with the Facebook side of things, start there, get some success there, and then expand out from that.
That's fantastic. Online, who was that?
Tammy.
Tammy, what have you learned? What would you like to share?
Look, where's the grammarian? As somebody who's visiting from across the world, I think one of the most wonderful things to see is that there's not only a room full of people, but also 40 plus people joining you from all over the place. And how wonderful it is that we as a community are not just at home in the local area where we are, but we can be a community worldwide. And I think that's an important message to really embrace. You're not isolated.
That's fantastic. Tammy, so where are you from?
Canada.
Canada. Wow. It's so wonderful to have people from all over the world joining here today. Anyone else online from other parts in the world?
72 centimeters. Yeah.
South Island.
Yeah.
South Island, District 72.
Let's hear from District 72. Unmute and speak.
Yeah. That's nice.
You're talking to me?
Yes.
Hello, our sisters and brothers in 112. I love that you've got so many people there. That's amazing. And it's been an amazing event to attend. I did miss a couple of hours this morning, but I've been here the rest of the time. Well done. I love the energy and the speakers. And I've written down some things too. And I've been busy actually making some Canva templates for District 72 in between time.
Wonderful that you can multitask. Kevin wanted to say something. If you can maybe give him the mic.
Yeah, what I got out today is one of the things is about finding your target market and aim at that market. 3 Kings, we've got people from every age group youngest member over there, and you've got an old bloke like me, 75 years of age, and that's everybody, 29 different nationalities. So what is our target market? And I think, well, our target market is anyone who wants to be building confidence in public speaking. But it's interesting to find out that you should determine your target market and aim at that. So that's interesting.
Thanks, Kevin. And you're not three kings, you're two kings and a queen. That's what I count here. Right, anyone else? Megan, you can, and there's someone else. Jerry.
I think no matter whatever you do, whether it's marketing or whether it's club meeting, ensure that you have fun.
Yes.
Simple as that.
Exactly. There's someone here at the front too. Two people. Tony wants to say something, and the woman just behind her can't see your name. Don't have name.
I'm Tracy. I'm from the Twilight Talkers in Pottsville. And I just thank you to all the speakers. It's been brilliant. I've learned a lot about learning, which I can also use in my personal life. But also, there's so many more resources available. I didn't even know about the 112 district, and I've been there for quite a while. So it's amazing.
That's fantastic. Can you give the mic here to Tony? I think you wanted to say something.
Oh, no, I was saying here to fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. There's Cheryl on the other side of the room would like to say something. Megan, I won't forget.
I think the thing that I learned was from the group that talked about accessibility. And one of the notes that we made in the group when we had the chat was to actually promote the fact, like if our club, like for instance, my club is wheelchair friendly, we are assistance dog friendly, we are English not as a second language friendly, and to actually list off a bunch of stuff like that, put it on our website so that if someone thinks that maybe they might not fit in, and if we've got a photo of the whole group with all sorts of different cultures and races and ages and things like that, that also demonstrates that. And it just didn't occur to me, but now I've thought about it, it's like, well, how silly not even to mention it. How many people might not come because they think, oh, yeah, but I'm too different, I don't fit in. So, and when we came up with that idea, we're all going to go talk to our clubs to put it on our website.
Definitely, but remember that the club culture needs to reflect that. If you get someone in and you don't talk to them, you don't make them part of the community and you don't give them the speaking opportunities, then they're not really part of your club. You have to take that into consideration too. Megan.
Is there anyone else online?
First, people online. Anyone willing to say? I'll give, okay, after Megan, I will ask someone online to speak. So think who we will be.
There are a couple of things. What I really liked was what was mentioned with repeatable habits.
Yeah.
We all know what that's like. We have our own habits, good, bad, or ugly. We have habits. Let's try and turn those into more positive habits for ourselves and for our clubs. Moments of truth. Yes, I know. Not many people put their hands up for that, but it is very good and it is very important. And people always mention, oh, it's going to take a long time. It doesn't matter how long it takes. It's all about finding out what your club is doing. Not just great, actually finding out that they're doing everything perfect is just wonderful. Or finding out what we're not doing so great, that is actually better because then you have something that you can work on. Because the truth is, as much as we would like to say that we've got the best clubs out there in the world, we're not all perfect.
Very true.
A lot more of them.
So who got voted in online?
I'll go again. But this is not something I learned from any of the speakers, but in a breakout, so you wouldn't have heard this. And it was a lesson shared by another Toastmaster, and they said, look, not everybody comes to be a better speaker. Sometimes you come because you want to improve your listening. And they gave a really good testimony to that and why it was important and what they learned from it. Anyway, so sometimes people join because they've come to listen.
invite those difficult colleagues at work too, so that when they criticize you, they know about the CRC method. And then you all walk away with a smile. Okay. I think that's more or less the last of the session. So what you've told me just now, I want you to write that on your Facebook page, on your Instagram account, on your LinkedIn page, tag District 112 and tell them about the learning you've had here today, because we also need exposure. And that will, and also tag your club, so that people will know how much you gain from Toastmasters. And it's more than confidence. It's great learning opportunities. I'll hand out this one more, Shirley.
Can we put the picture we took on the slide? Can we take the picture on the slide on our Facebook page today?
I'm sure you may, because they will be available on the website.
Right.
So it's in the public domain.
Thank you.
It's, and there's Richard there at the back who wants to say something. I know we're on orange, so we have to wrap up.
Okay. Can you remember who spoke about the restaurant?
Tim.
Who?
Tim Mohammed.
Tim. That's now called the listening master. When you ask a question, oh, well done, and I'll give it when questions are asked like that, everybody's listening to see what are you trying to find. One person said, use the phrase, I'm just going to get it here. The listening master, and the phrase was, I'm so sorry.
Do you need help?
Say that again.
Who used the term build belonging and community? Build a belonging spirit in a community. Or Sharon. And basically everybody's talking about habits, listening masters, about if somebody stands and does their very first table topic, everybody stands up and clap hands. Building that family is very important. And that's what it's about.
Okay, and sessions like these are important because now you've cemented what you've learned and you reflected on what you've learned today. So I'll hand back the floor to Marcus.
Skip it along.